This is the Martini Mortgage Podcast with Kevin Martini.
I want to take a moment to start this episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast off with talking about the seasons here in North Carolina. Now, right now it's officially spring, but only in North Carolina can you fit all 4 seasons into 1 week on the calendar. So as a primer, 2019 started with winter. Then Sir Walter Wally, our resident groundhog, did not see his shadows, so that meant spring was knocking on the door. And literally came the next day. In hindsight, what I'm going to call the next 2 weeks were so beautiful. The Chamber of Commerce was so happy, but it was just a spring fake. I call it a spring fake because for the next couple of Old Man Winter reared its ugly head, and then we had another spring deception occur, and then our third winter. Right now, it is actually spring here in Raleigh. That means in the coming weeks, we will be showered with pollen before the actual showers come in, when April showers will bring May flowers and also will bring our legacy Carolina mud season. Why the heck am I talking about the weather, and why am I talking about spring? Let me get to the point. It's spring in Raleigh, and spring is a great time to buy a home and get a mortgage. This is the marquee article in my home buyer ebook called Things to Consider When Buying a Home. You can get access to this ebook for free, and it simply and effectively communicates the current market opportunity. To get access for this free and priceless information, simply go to www.martinibuyerguide.com. Now, there are 4 great reasons to buy a home this spring. Let me dive straight into them, please. Hashtag Kevin Martini Live, number 1 of 4 reasons that spring is a great time to buy a home is price. Prices will continue to rise. You see, data is not just important, it's critical. CoreLogic is one of the trusted resources that I use here at the Martini Mortgage Group when looking at data. Their national home price index forecast was within 0.1% of the actual number. I have found their data is so accurate that I have to use it, and it'd be malpractice if I didn't. CoreLogic's latest home price index reported that home prices have appreciated by 4.7% over the last 12 months. That same CoreLogic report, the home price index, predicts that prices will continue to increase at a rate of 4.6% over the next year. The bottom line is this: the bottom in home prices has come and gone. Home values will continue to appreciate for years. Waiting no longer makes sense. This is 1 of 4 reasons to buy this spring. Hashtag Kevin Martini Live, number 2 of 4 reasons that spring is a great time to buy a home is mortgage interest rates are projected to increase. Now, rates go up, rates go down, but Freddie Mac's primary mortgage market survey shows that interest rates for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage have started off at levels under 4.5%. Most experts predict that rates will rise over the next 12 months. The Mortgage Bankers Association, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and the National Association of Realtors are all in unison, projecting that rates will increase by this time next year. An increase in rates will impact your monthly mortgage payment. A year from now, your housing expenses will increase if a mortgage is necessary to buy a home. A 1% movement in rates upward reduces your buying power by 10%. Oh, by the way, right now, spring 2019, mortgage rates are epic. Hashtag Kevin Martini, number 3 of 4 reasons that spring is a great time to buy a home. Newsflash, either way, you are paying for a mortgage. Right now, there are renters who have not yet purchased a home because they are uncomfortable with taking on the obligation of a mortgage. Everyone should realize that unless you're living at home with your parents rent-free, you are paying a mortgage, either yours or your landlord's. As an owner, your mortgage payment is a form of forced savings that allows you to have equity in your home that you can tap into later in life. As a renter, you're guaranteeing your landlord is the person to have this equity. So let me ask you, are you putting your housing costs to work for you? If you are not, please give me a call at 919-238-4934. Yes, I am the host of the Martini Mortgage Podcast, but I'm also the branch manager and senior mortgage strategist with the Martini Mortgage Group at Benchmark Mortgage. I've been helping families secure the lowest cost of borrowing here in North Carolina since 2006. Hashtag Kevin Martini Live, number 4 of 4 reasons that spring is a great time to buy a home is because it is time to move on with your life. The cost of a home is determined by 2 major components: the price of the home and the current mortgage rates. It appears, in my opinion, both are on the rise. But what if they weren't? Would you still wait? You need to look at the actual reasons you are buying and decide if it's worth waiting. Whether you want to have a great place for your children to grow up, you want your family to be safer, or you just want to have control over renovations. Maybe now is time to buy. Let me bring this express episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast to a close. If the right thing for you and your family is to purchase a home this year, buying sooner rather than later could lead to substantial savings. For the official record, as a mortgage strategist, it is my duty, responsibility, and obligation to provide trusted advice, custom home loan solutions, great rates with on-time real estate closings while providing a world-class experience for the families I serve. I do this every day. With an open heart, I'm pretty darn good at what I do. Just see for third-party confirmation. Do a search on Google. Type in Kevin Martini Zillow reviews. Now, I'm not saying this to impress you, but to impress upon you. Who helps you with your home buying process matters. The process always starts with loan first, home second. Now, there is no question in my mind that there's a time to rent. However, that time is not now. With that said, every family I work with is different. Should you buy this spring? I do not know if it is right for you, but I do know it's smart to explore the options you may have. Many families I talk with overestimate the amount of down payment needed or overestimate the credit score needed. Do not assume. Get the facts. Don't believe the myths. Believe the facts. But always remember, the search starts with loan, then goes to home. To help with these facts, this is one of the many reasons why I created the Spring 2019 edition of Things to Consider When Buying a Home. Again, I believe, and I think you're probably going to agree, it simply and effectively communicates the current opportunity. You can get a free copy to this priceless information with no registration, no email, no name, no telephone number needs to be put in. Just go to www.martinibuyerguide.com. In closing, it does not matter how big the house is. It matters how happy the home is. Cheers.
The Martini Mortgage Group makes real estate dreams a reality with trusted advice in a stress-free environment with great rates and on-time closings, while providing a world-class experience. If you or someone you know has questions about the current mortgage rates or the current mortgage programs, please reach out to the Martini Mortgage Group at 919-238-4934. The information contained in this podcast presentation is for general product information purposes only. Arklatex Financial Services, LLC, NMLS number 2143, doing business as Benchmark Mortgage, makes no representations or warranties of any kind expressed or implied about the completeness, reliability, suitability, or availability with respect to the information, products, or services. All loans subject to borrower qualifying. Other restrictions may apply. Branch Manager Kevin Martini, NMLS number 143962. Branch located at 5650 Six Forks Road, Suite 101, Raleigh, North Carolina 27609. Contact the branch by calling 919-238-4934. Equal housing opportunity.